is happening, folks? Coolgamerjoseph here. I'm here with a Pokemon Online UU battle against me and TaeFung. And why do I still look like a girl? I don't really care. But first, I'm gonna use my Celeste, and he's gonna use the Domain Hand. So he's gonna go for the U-turn on the first turn. He gets for under Earth Power. He does get the closing point, so that is good on my point. That was not supposed to be a pun. So I just set up my Stuff Rocks. And this Probopass was somewhat annoying, and I didn't like him. And I set up my Toxic Spikes. I'm just setting up right now. He's gonna go for the Plane Split, which made him very evil. Evil indeed. And I'm gonna go for my second layer of Toxic Spikes, and he's gonna go for another Pain Split. I have no idea what he wants for Pain Split so much. I'm gonna go for the Earth Power, hoping to take him out, but doesn't leave him at 7%, and it was 30 that helped him. So he's gonna go for the Pain Split and actually does do some major damage. Puts him out down to 59%. I'm gonna use Earth Power, hopefully taking him out, but I do not. He lives on 1%, and that. He used Pain Split again, and now I'm down to 17%, and I forget when I switch. No, I don't switch. I use Dragon Tail, I think. Or at least I'll try. And I use Earth Power and a critical and sturdy, just sturdy. I hate it, and that leaves me down to 1% of HP. So he goes for another Pain Split, which leaves us both 1%. So I don't know why. I'll try for a Dragon Tail, but that misses. And oh yeah, Pokemon are supposed to be shiny. They're not supposed to be normal, but whatever. So he goes for another Pain Split, which makes him kind of annoying. So I do finally get the Dragon Tail on him. And he switched out to Slowbro, which I knew was very bad news for my Celeste. So I'm pretty sure I am going to switch in now to my Blue Soul, which, because my whole team is shiny, the opponent's supposed to be just blue, but whatever. The Slower goes for the Scald, and I'm pretty sure I'll go for the Substitute next turn because I know he's gonna switch, and I'm gonna take advantage of that. So he sent out Heraclot. He gets Stuff Rocks on him and 2 Toxic Spikes. I go for my Substitute, hide behind that for a while. And I get Life Orb damage too, so that's he's gonna go for the Close Combat. That does a lot actually to my Substitute. And his speed and defense goes down. And I get my Sword Stance up for my 2 plus attack. And this actually went better than expected. I go for my Sucker Punch, and that actually takes him out. Like, I didn't know it was gonna take him out. I thought it was like do nothing. And I made a really bad play here. I could've, maybe not. Maybe I could've knocked it out. But I get a 1-hit KO on it anyway, but still wasn't been good to still have Blue Soul for the rest of the battle. I thought he was gonna, I don't know why. I thought he was like I don't know. I don't know what he was, but I think that's a stupid play. Oh yeah, and the Toxic Spikes disappeared because of Nidoking coming out, and I just use his Zen Headbutt and get it over. Now he's gonna send his Victini, which would have. And I'm just gonna call mine back and go to my Kangzano. And he's gonna for the U-turn, probably predict that. But yeah, now he's gonna go back to the Slowbro. Get some damage from the Stuff Rocks. And I get my leftover HP, and he does too. The Slowbro's gonna use Shy Shock. That's not gonna do anything to Kangzano. He's like defensive. So I use a Dragon Tail, switch out, just Probopass was. I was almost switched out to that, and it killed it because that would have been so annoying because it's super sturdy. So he's gonna send right back out to his Victini, which I thought was kind of weird considering I have Stuff Rocks out. But then again, he does go for the U-turn, and goes back to Slowbro. And I use a Scald because I'm an idiot. I should use a Dragon Tail, but whatever. and you both get leftovers, and he got toxic. So slow. Now I should have known this from all the slow boards I fight. He's gonna use Slack off a lot, so I just go for Dragon Tail. And I made a really stupid play here. Actually, it was me over predicting actually. He goes for the superpower, but I thought he was either gonna switch or go for a U-turn. And that really got me mad because I could have got it. But he went for the Dragon Tail. But I do get it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Kangazan doesn't faint. Actually, he might be my last. Oh, he might be my last Pokemon actually. So he goes to the side check as usual. Lose 37. Actually, no, I did lose. It was a critical hit. I could have killed that Darmanitan. So I'm gonna send in my Red Rum, which is supposed to be a. Why can't you have shiny Pokemon? Oh, he goes for Skull. Does it? Oh yes, it does burn me, which made me mad. And I go for the Nightshade for the 25 HP drop. But that really doesn't do anything. I just get leftovers again. The Slowbore's gonna use Slack off again. And I'm gonna use Nightshade. I should have switched by now. I'm gonna switch later, but I should have switched earlier. Considering I have a Hill Bella on my team. Hill Bella. Yeah. He goes to Flag off again. You know what happened to his Toxic? It probably went off. Oh no, it didn't. It still hurt by poison. Where's this poison counter then? Yeah, but I switch back from Red Drum and go to my Nightmare, my Umbreon, and he just slack off again. And I use that opportunity. Actually, no, not this turn. He just slack off the next turn. I use Hill Bell this turn to take advantage, so I can get my Dusclops ready just in case he uses a Scald, which does nothing to Nightmare because he is a special tank. I have a lot of tanks on my team, but Dusclops doesn't really do good, so. And he forfeited. I remember this exactly. He did forfeit. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this online battle, and I hope I can do a couple more later. Alright, this is Coolgamerjoseph signing off.